Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of All Access. So England is where squash all started back in the early 1900s, and it's always been a powerhouse of squash in throughout its history. You've always had amazing champions from there. You always had amazing players, and I think per head, I think England has most players in the professional world rankings than any other country, whether men or women. So it is a powerhouse, and I remember our first major junior tournaments growing up was playing in England, in London, the British Junior Open, where after that it was taken to other cities. But growing up, it was the tournament to win. And I was right there when Egyptian squash started rising, and we managed to start winning those type of tournaments and the World Junior Opens. And so it is where all our squash careers started as juniors, along with Germany and Holland and Scotland. So there was a European circuit that we used to play growing up. For me, as a junior, I didn't win much tournaments, and getting to the final of the British Open twice, under 14, under 19, I believe, was for me a very big achievement that I'm proud of. I only played one World Junior event where I lost in the quarterfinal. I was 16 then. I was unfortunate for my second World Open championship. The date changed and I missed it by a week. I turned 19 1 week, the week the tournament started, so I wasn't eligible to play. After that, in my senior career, when I started playing the professional squash tour, I managed to get to the final of the British Open once, and I lost in 2004, having been so close to win it. For me, the British Open, of course, is a target that I'd like to win, just like any other target or any major championship. Each one has its own history, each one has its line of champions, and it's always nice to have your name engraved on the cup along with those champions. So for me, I think the British Open eluded me, but I think I was fortunate enough and happy with my achievements of World Open titles, and won I think every other major event out there, talking about Hong Kong or US Opens that I managed to win twice, Qatar, all the different major tournaments. So if I had to choose between winning the British Open or having the titles I have run now, I think this is my career, and I'm happy and proud of it. I don't spend too much time thinking about events I didn't win. My advice to players would be not to focus on one target or one event. You should be thinking about your whole career and think about it in an abstract sense, where you have a lot of targets and you go participate in tournaments, and each tournament as it comes should be your target. You shouldn't treat, my advice, the way I handled it, you shouldn't treat one tournament different than another tournament, or one match different than another match. Each match requires your best to win. When you're playing matches, you're up against the best players in the world. So I think you should think about it in a much more bigger picture type of thinking. And if you manage to win one tournament only in your career, that's great. If you manage to win 10 or 20 or 30, that's great as well. So it's better to think about it in a broader sense, and not get carried away with just one tournament, because this is how you add pressure to yourself, and we all know that pressure will hinder your performance. So try and take it one day at a time, one match at a time. What I did is I even took it into a more simpler way of thinking. I used to think one rally at a time and one shot at a time. Thanks guys for joining me on another episode of All Access. Tune in next time, and I'll wait for your questions, your emails, and please subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time. I'm out.